Hi, everybody. We are excited that you're with us again for this next video, Connecting Our Community. Today, I am so excited to have with us Miss Meredith McVehil. How are
Hi.
you, Meredith?
Hi, everybody.
You are with Dave Ramsey, your preferred money coach. So
Sure.
we are going to be talking all about money today, which is, pretty important topic nowadays.
Yeah, it really is. And Lori, thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm so grateful. You know, I think a lot of us kind of panic, right? There's a lot of fear right now. And it's really important to have hope and to not panic during this time. It's
Right.
tough. It's really tough. And so a lot of my coaching customers are calling and asking, what do we do right now? So the purpose of the call today is just to give some people some guidance, really. Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
I want to start with what I'm telling our customers is we really need to prioritize our spending right now. For those of us that have a really irregular income, are self-employed, perhaps have a lot of debt out there, it's really what do we pay and how do we pay it? So what Ramsey teaches and what we're talking a lot about are the 4 walls. And what those are is we always want to have food on the table. We always want to pay for the shelter over our head. And then, of course, includes the utilities. So those are the 3 walls. And then lastly, transportation. So you're going to pay for gas. So those are the 4 things that we really say, if you're not sure what to do, those are the 4 things that we want to take care of first and foremost with the money that we do have coming in. Yeah.
Very smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what are you hearing from the other coaches as far as what you guys are telling small business owners?
Really good question. So right now we're just telling people, stockpile the cash that you have. The businesses that are out there that perhaps have had to close, keep what you have. Call the people that perhaps you owe money to and just say, hey, we anticipate opening again. Give them a date when they think about that they're going to be opening again. And of course, none of us know for sure, right? We're all kind of hoping for Easter, but so we just the important thing right now is to stay in touch with the people that you do owe money to and communicate with them. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is perhaps pay that lease payment, right? Take care of the shelter, take care of the bricks and mortar, if you will. And then stockpile the cash, take care if you had to lay people off, maybe you're using that payroll money to keep the lights on. And really just prioritize. And then again, if there's debt service that's out there, communicate with those people. It will be okay to hold things for a month. It's all right to press pause for a month right now while we prioritize and look at the importance of where our money is going.
Wow, that's really good information because I know a lot of our small businesses, they're being creative. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do. They've had to, furlough their employees, and that's always hard. A lot of people are getting on unemployment right now. I know I'm not going to say the number. There's a lot of unemployment that we have right now in our country. With this check that President Trump is sending us,
Yeah.
what do you suggest people do with that money when they get that check?
Really good question. So, and I do have an article, if anybody's interested in that at the end, I'll give my contact information. I have a really in-depth article. It's about a 10-minute read on what to do with that to answer that question. But again, we want to prioritize it. So we want to stockpile as much cash as we can right now to take care of those 4 walls. So what we're really advising people is keep the money. Obviously, if you have car payments, credit card payments, student loans, as we know, the student loans are on hold right now. So any of the debt payment right now, again, put on hold, the more insecure your income is. For those of us that feel pretty good about our jobs, those of the viewers that are out there, then continue to pay the momentum. So, or I should say maintain the momentum. So in Ramsey's world, we have what are called 7 baby steps. The first one is baby step 1, which is to have a starter emergency fund of $1,000. So if our viewers out there don't have that, that would be the first thing. We need to have peace of mind and not go into debt in an emergency, right? So there are guidelines of what are an emergency and what aren't. I won't go into those right now, but the first thing would be a starter emergency fund of $1,000. The second thing is to maintain our debt or paying our cash, using a debt snowball to pay off the debt. So if you're in that baby step right now and you're trying to get rid of the debt, but we're not sure of our income, we're going to press pause on baby step 2. And it's really important right now for our viewers, if you don't have a budget, get on a written budget. Sit down. If you're single and you need an accountability partner, I will volunteer to be your accountability partner, or find a friend or a loved one.
Mhm.
If you're married, it's really critical right now to sit down with your spouse and say, what are our priorities? And maybe take a look objectively at where some of the money holes are, the money gaps. We all have them.
Yeah.
For example, I called our mobile plans. We're on Verizon and AT&T around here, saved $75 a month just by doing that. Hulu is offering a special right now, and they've slashed their rates. So there's all kind of ways to maybe look at where our spending is going. Perhaps the Spotify subscription right now could go on hold, but really look at those things objectively and say, what do we really need to have? We know we need to have food. We know we need to have utilities. We need to pay for our shelter. We need to pay for our transportation. So it's all about communication. If you're in a later stage in life, then it's important to, or in your financial picture, it's important to just maintain the cash right now and just save it. Or if you want to invest it, now's a good time to invest, or put it in the bank and just, again, have a savings account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tonight there is a free live stream that Dave Ramsey is doing, correct?
Yes, that's right. So for those viewers that are interested, I encourage you, go to daveramsey.com/hope. There's all kinds of resources out there, and there's a link. You're going to text your information to them, and they're going to give you all the live stream information. Register for that. I believe it's at 7 p.m. Central Time. And it's going to be Dave Ramsey, his daughter Rachel Cruz, and then Ken Coleman, who's their personality that talks about careers. And they're going to answer a lot of these questions: what to do in these unknown times, how do I invest, what do I do if I've been laid off, talking about the companies that are hiring out there, because there are quite a few. It's going to be a wonderful live stream event, and the theme of it is to not lose hope. Hope is bigger than fear, so let's not have fear right now, but let's have hope, especially when it comes to our money.
That's wonderful. I'm hoping a lot of people get on that, because I know I will. It's going to be a great live stream. So
yeah, it really will. Absolutely. And information about that, Lori, is on my Facebook page. I know you're going to share it as well.
Mhm.
If anybody wants that information, my phone number is 314-724-1043, or friend me on Facebook and you'll see it right there.
That's wonderful. Well, you are definitely a light, and you're a great person to talk to, and especially to help guide them through any money issues or questions that they might have. I strongly suggest that you call her. You are so wonderful, Meredith. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And if anybody wants to set up a call too, just a no obligation free chat. I am a money coach. It's what I'm very passionate about. Just reach out to me for a 15-30-minute call and we can see what's going on.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. And again, thank you guys so much for being with us today. Thanks, Meredith.
Thanks, Lori. You're such a blessing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.